Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, and there he is, the great Pat Summerall, set to do the honors. This should be a fun one. Underway here in Oakland. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. So out come the NFL superstars, and it is Josh Allen who leads him out at quarterback, the MVP of the National Football League in 2024. You know, Coach Madden always admired those field generals who could really do it all, and there might not be a more unstoppable quarterback in the league today than number 17 of the Bills. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Here's Allen. This one brought in by Jefferson. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll lead here to a third down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's
Allen. He'll try and do this himself. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 12. And a first down.
Allen going to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. On play action, Allen. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Amon-Ra St. Brown. It's a gain of 17 yards. Result is a first down.
Now Allen. Quick slant caught by Chase. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 17-yard line.
Allen to throw once more. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Allen now looks to throw. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. This is a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Well, they're sending out an early memo that points are not going to be easy to come by in this one. A block here in the opening quarter, and what a block it was.
I love how you talked about sending out a memo. I know one special teams coach who leaves a note in the lockers of guys he wants on his special teams. A direct invitation to them. He wants them to have the pride in what they're doing. This group showed it right there. A big effect on this game.
Working from the gun, Manning. He's got the Hall of Famer. That's Tony Gonzalez. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. We are through one. So happy to have you along. It's football. It's Oakland. And it's only on EA Sports. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The offense already on the field here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. First carry for the 5-time Pro Bowler, Damian Tomlinson. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
To throw, it's Manning. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
He'll try, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
Now a first carry for their fullback. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And there's the pickup you want on first down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on first down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And the legend's going to get there. He is taken down. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor.
It's third down. Third and long.
3rd and 12. To throw, it's Allen. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. The legend set to go to work. It is Peyton Manning who leads him out at quarterback. Peyton spent 14 years as a Colt, 4 more as a Bronco. And the numbers, they speak for themselves. 14 times a Pro Bowler, better than 71,000 passing yards, 539 touchdown passes, and, of course, twice a Super Bowl champion. Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
17 yards.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. Gets around him. A solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling.
That's another.
Now Manning. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gonzalez. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
That's another.
Manning now to throw. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And that one going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. Third down coming up.
Let's go.
Now Manning again. And he is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Legends touchdown. Larry Fitzgerald, 28 yards. As his guys are on the board first here tonight.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well, they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
After the touchdown, here's Summerall to send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The next possession ready to get going. An exciting game for those here in attendance to see all these great players on the field. But it's also a chance to celebrate our namesake, the coach, John Madden. Now, some of our younger fans may not know his full story. Before the video game that now bears his name, he was the head coach of the Oakland Raiders. Had some big moments on this field. And he, of course, was on the sidelines down in Pasadena, Super Bowl 11, when the Silver and Black won their first Super Bowl title, a 32-14 victory over the Minnesota Vikings. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. as he'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
At the 34-yard line.
Now Allen. They're looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Well, they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. So after the INT, it's Manning. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Here's 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Antoine Winfield.
From the gun, it's Manning. That's caught. It's the NFL's all-time leading receiver, Jerry Rice. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
And a 1st down.
Throwing is Manning. Jerry Rice open right side. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
18 more yards. That's another 1st down.
Tomlinson will score. Touchdown, Legends.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's all capped off on the touchdown run by LaDainian Tomlinson. Summerall to send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
Still 1st down.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Here's Manning to throw. That is caught. Touchdown, Legends. Larry Fitzgerald. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here in this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league, but this one feels pretty darn secure, and here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and come back.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0.
Visitors, nothing.
After the touchdown, here's Summerall to send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. One final goal for this offense here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Well, they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Second down and 3. Here's Allen to throw it. Middle of the field to Jefferson. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or two. It's no good, and this will stay a 3-touchdown game.
It's hard to be surprised at the miss there with the way this first half has gone. Here they were hoping to get some sort of momentum to carry them
under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. One final try now for Manning. That's laid out deep for Rice. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about.
That's interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Summerall now for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So halftime here in Oakland with the Legends on top. Let's get you over to Scott Hansen quickly with our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks so much. We'll do our best to keep things snappy here at the half as we run through some of the highlights, mostly Legends highlights, as to be expected. Want to remind you that coming up immediately after the game, stick around for the presentation of the turducken to our winners. Certainly something to play for the second half to come. Who gets the first bite? We will find out soon as we send it back out to the Coliseum for the call of the second half. Brandon and Charles take it away.
Okay, Scott, thank you. Would have loved to have been a fly on the wall in either of these two locker rooms to listen to Coach Madden's speeches as we get set to resume play. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Legends head back out, and with him the great Jerry Rice, who of course had his biggest years across the bay from here in San Francisco in the 80s and 90s. Rice was always one of the hardest workers out there, a real tactician at the wide receiver position. Two qualities that Coach Madden always admired. Here's what Coach Madden had to say about all the things number 80 could do to beat you.
With Jerry Rice, you have to move him around. You can play him at flanker, you can play him at X, you can play him in the slot, you can even sneak him in the backfield once in a while.
Throwing now is Manning. Over the middle, complete. It's Gonzalez. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. Complete to number 88, Tony Gonzalez. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Manning. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Got a man, it's Jerry Rice. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And they, of course, will decline the penalty and just take the yardage on the completion.
And this defense, they've got to be beyond frustrated at this point because even when they're grabbing and holding out there, they're still completing passes. If you grab someone, they shouldn't be able to catch it.
Elway going to give to George. A beautiful fake. And he's taken down inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. It's complete to Fitzgerald. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
26 more yards.
The deuce is wild here. 2nd down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock.
Goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to hammer this in with George. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2.
Right at the line.
No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Ready? 70 Lion. Let's go.
Here's Elway. Touchdown. Eddie George. A 1-yard touchdown reception. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes this 35-0 now. After the touchdown, here's Summerall to send this one away. Now with him and a loose football. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Elway. Oh, he's got him wide open, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Ready?
That's good for a first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Play action. It's Elway. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the offense is able to pounce on it inside the 5-yard line.
2nd down and goal.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 1 quarter to play. It's football once again here in the East Bay. The fans love it. And we're back after this. This is a special presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Let's go. Check go.
Now Elway to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because
that is caught. Touchdown, Legends. Deion Sanders, a 7-yard touchdown grab as his guys continue to pour it on.
4th and goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off the field. But here they had to go 4, couldn't get it done.
A lot of the time, you're looking up and saying, okay, if I hold them for 3, at worst, I give up a field goal attempt. When they go for it, sometimes it really affects the defense because maybe you're not mentally prepared to go that 4th down.
So that drive spanned 5 plays. After the touchdown, here's Summerall to send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Looking to put a drive together.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here's Allen. Got a man open. It's Chase. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Results in a first down.
Throwing now is Allen. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. To the air, Allen. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Allen going to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here's Hester. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Legends going back on offense. Hall of Famer LaDainian Tomlinson in there at running back. And you think back to those Raider teams of the 70s. Coach Madden always loved to run the football, and he had some great running backs to rely on. But no one quite like LT, who he held in high regard. And here's what he had to say about the all-around abilities of the Charger great.
LaDainian Tomlinson is one of the best backs in the league. He has it all. I've watched him and I thought, I don't know if there's a guy that's better at running and catching and blocking and doing all the things you have to do to be a running back.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning.
1st and 10.
To throw is Elway. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. 2 minutes to play here in Oakland. Make way for the post-game turducken. Time to set the table. We'll do it after this. A give up the middle. Here's George. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Elway now off of play action. Pass caught by George. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
4th down.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop him before he could get to the marker.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. Oh, Elway's going to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Rob Gronkowski. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
They fake the give. Now Elway. And that is caught. It's T.O. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
7 yards.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
70 Lions. Cowboys.
Elway to throw again. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Here's Pat Summerall for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. After the touchdown, here's Summerall to send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The NFL superstars getting set for their next possession. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Allen now looks to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
So it's a win here in Oakland for the Legends. And after a great night of football, time for the best of traditions. Sure, it's great to lift the Lombardi Trophy, but a close second might be lifting that turducken and taking a big bite after a hard-fought victory. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. As expected, a win for the Legends as we say so long from Oakland.